Good morning, Michiana. Warm and muggy still as you wake up this morning. That will fuel more showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll time it out in your ABC 57 First Warning Neighborhood Weather Forecast. ABC 57 News starts right now.
Covering South Bend, Elkhart, and all of Michiana. This is ABC 57 News at 6.
A man leads police on a high-speed chase through the streets of South Bend. And one guy believed to be a drunk driver gets the canines turned on him after attempting to hide out in the woods. Good morning, Michiana, and welcome to ABC 57 News. I'm Keitha Nelson. We've got those stories and much more just ahead. But first, we're going to check in with ABC 57 First Warning Neighborhood Meteorologist Tom Coombs. He has a quick look at your Thursday morning forecast. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Keitha. Busy evening in the ABC 57 First Warning Neighborhood Weather Center. Storms last night and still muggy this morning. Temperatures are still in the 60s, and so we still expect to see some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Right now, 62 in South Bend, and it is muggy. Yesterday, we saw highs in the upper 80s and even hit 90 in a few spots. Here's ABC 57 First Warning live Doppler radar. Michiana clear of some storms, but we are still tracking them this morning in the Chicagoland area. But we'll show you that these storms over the next 2 hours, starting at 6 a.m., will continue to move towards the north and east. So they will stay clear of Michiana, but we will see some storms refire later on this afternoon. Let's take you back to 6 p.m. Pretty clear on the radar. This was last evening, but watch as these storms fire up. They are slow movers and rather unorganized, but they did put down a little bit of hail, some gusty winds, and we did have some storm reports going back to yesterday. Check out the rainfall totals. Over 1/3 of an inch across portions of St. Joe County, over an inch in portions of Berrien County. Now you see this bullseye here of 3 inches around Knox. Some of that was actually hail. Some pretty large hail reports across portions of our southern counties. As far as our hail reports, again, down around Knox, is where we saw some of that 1 to 1.5 inch hail. We could see storms like this coming up this evening as well. We'll continue to track it for you. More coming up in your ABC 57 First Warning Neighborhood Weather Forecast.
A Georgia family has been forced out of their home by another family, a gang of bats. They say the bats constantly swarm, but the final straw came when their 6-week-old baby girl became a landing spot for one of the bats. Fortunately, thanks to Dad, the baby was not bitten.
I almost had a heart attack. I had to grab the bat with my bare hand and take it and throw it out my baby. So I don't know what's wrong with me. So I probably gotta go get checked.
My goodness, the family moved out of their apartment Monday night. And I don't blame them one bit, Tom. I would have been out of there in a heartbeat.
Everybody woken up this morning, everybody get the shivers a little bit?
You know, because anytime you see anything like that, you know, bugs, bats, your skin starts to itch a bit. So could you imagine living around that?
That reminds me of the movie The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. They get out with tennis rackets to get this bat. And it's pretty funny.
Actually, Tom, I could see you doing something silly like that, trying to get that bat.
Well, we want to know, what would you do? It's on our Facebook page. If you had bats like that living here, would you really wait until it landed on your 6-month-old baby?
No, I'd be out there.
I'd be like, that. We're out.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Gotta get out.
Now, this weather, I'm actually enjoying. I hope it doesn't go anywhere. I like the heat, so let's talk about that.
The heat will stick around for a couple more days, but those who like spring, that will return by the weekend, at least cooling off. But we had people clicking on the air conditioner, but it is muggy. If you like the heat, like Keitha, it will stick around for a couple more days, and today is definitely one of them. It is muggy this morning, that air you can wear outside. Take a look at ABC 57 First Warning live Doppler radar. Tracking storms still this morning after those rumbles of thunder last night through the Chicagoland area. We're still tracking these storms, a cell coming right off the lake for Chicago, but this will continue on that route towards the north and east. Here's our future radar. Starting at 6:20, we'll go the next 2 hours. These showers continue going up across Lake Michigan towards Grand Rapids. They will stay out of Michiana. But let's take you back to last night. 6:20 p.m. just before those storms fire off. We were on air, Jamie Martin keeping you updated as those showers and storms went through. Monica Ott was helping out. They were slow-moving storms for about 3 or 4 hours and put down a lot of rainfall, some gusty winds, and reports of hail, especially through portions of Stark and Marshall counties. 0.33 inches of rainfall in South Bend, over 1/3 of an inch, over an inch in portions of Berrien County. You see this bullseye here, that 3-inch bullseye. Some of that was rain, some of it was hail, 1 inch or larger hail through portions of Stark County, around Knox, around Plymouth as well. But again, a swath of heavy rainfall as these storms were very slow as they moved through and put a lot of lightning down at one time over 4,000 lightning strikes across Michiana over about a 1-hour period. And we could see that threat once again this afternoon and evening. Again, we will stay and keep you updated throughout the day on our Facebook page, ABC 57. Non-severe storms generally, like we saw yesterday, but there were a few that were severe with the hail and some gusty winds. So that is still a possibility today. Pretty much deja vu all over again for today's forecast. 62 this morning in South Bend, 60 in Warsaw, 64 in Rochester. Clearing out, we'll see hazy sunshine to start today, but it will be muggy. But let's take you through the forecast track. Starting at 7 a.m., you see the popcorn clouds. Very unorganized will these storms be. Noon, even by this afternoon, around 1 o'clock, we'd see some of these storms that can start to fire up with the heating of the day as we work back up into the 80s. 3 p.m. showers fade, and then they'll start to rebuild again. 6 p.m. clouds and still some spotty showers. We will continue to track them throughout the day and evening, especially as these storms get stronger as we go into the overnight. Here's midnight, and you'll see another round of storms that fire off, moving towards Chicago and up along the lakeshore. But some of these could affect Michiana by 3 a.m. into tomorrow morning. And now Friday still looks to be muggy, but we see a larger chance for showers and rainfall to soak Michiana as we go throughout the day, but storms possibly not as strong. Today, 85 South Bend, 87 in Warsaw, 88 in Rochester. Showers and thunderstorms. It will be warm and muggy, and we'll continue to track those storms. Your ABC 57 first warning 7-day forecast. Thunderstorms on Friday, 80, 67 on Saturday, 63 on Sunday. So there's the rain and cooler weather next week. Sunshine, 63 on Tuesday, 66 on Wednesday. Light on the next 3 days, and I put mild and not muggy for next week. We're talking 70s and a lot of sunshine going through next week. So if you like spring, you're like, where is that spring weather? Next week is what we've been waiting for if you like the spring.
Next week looks gorgeous, Tom.
A lot of sunshine. A lot of sunshine.
That's what we like to hear.